So for the last 30 minutes or so, I've just been sitting here contemplating what the hell I want to do. And of course, the one thing I want to do is play games. And of course, like near enough everyone else, I want to play the newest game that's out. But in this day and age, near enough every game these days is costing so much money. And I just can't be blowing out my money every week these days because every week a new game comes out that I want. But this got me thinking, what did I do back in the day to, one, afford all these games, and number two, play all these games? Well, obviously I did have more time back in the day, but at the same time, I should be better off in life now than I was when I was a teenager, but for some reason I had more games than I was a teenager, so it just doesn't make sense. And then I thought to myself, it's because of physical media. These days, I buy near enough every game digitally. For example, I buy it on the Nintendo Switch store, I buy it on the PlayStation store, or I buy it on Steam. But the problem with this is, number one, you can't really refund it after so many hours, and number two, you can't resell the game. So for example, if I complete a game in, I don't know, 12 hours, and it cost me £50 or £70 because games are costing a lot these days, I can't do anything else with this game. I just uninstall it on my PlayStation or said console. Whereas when back in the day, we'll be having stuff like this, you know? Boxes, physical media. Like, apart from just recently, which I actually did it with the new Pokemon game, that's the only physical game I've probably bought in the last 2 years, I want to say. It might be a bit less than that, but that just says something. And I feel like I've wasted more money on digital media than I have physical easily in the last 2 years, and the money just doesn't go a long way. And like I said, the price of games these days are just getting more and more. So I just wanted to give some of my thoughts on this because it's kind of frustrating, and I think I need to go down that route again of buying physical media. So when I actually finish a game, I can trade it in, sell it on, or, you know, keep it if I actually love the game, because we do love games, and I have got those games down there still that I still love and I will probably replay one day. But what I even used to do back in the day is sell it for a certain price. I don't know, complete it within the first week or two as it came out, sell it, and then if I want to replay that game, I don't know, in a year or two, price has gone way down so I can easily afford it. But yeah, like I said, I want to play the new Outer Worlds game. I've just completed Ghost of Yotei, but it's on my PlayStation and I can't really do anything with it now. I've completed it and there you go. What else can I do apart from getting the platinum, which I've nearly got anyway? So another point I used to love with physical media as well. You remember midnight launches? Remember going to a midnight launch where you all queued up for this new game? There was like a celebration going on for this game. And I remember doing this with likes of one of the Battlefields, a lot of COD games, Fallout 4. I don't think I did it with Grand Theft Auto because I think I was 17 at the time, but imagine a midnight launch now for the new Grand Theft Auto. I mean, it'll probably be absolutely chaos, but it doesn't really happen anymore. I don't know if in America they do it much, but I don't think they really do in the UK anymore, but it just used to be really nice going to a midnight launch. You would stay up, you might only play like an hour or so when you get home and install the game. By the time you've installed the game back then, it was probably like, I don't know, an hour or two to install it. These days it's much faster because the internet's much better. But it's just another thing where I used to love physical media more, and it's just really upsetting that it's not a thing anymore, because all we're going to do now when the new Grand Theft Auto or a new big game comes out, pre-install on your PlayStation and it's ready. Which is convenient, don't get me wrong, it's really convenient, but I think I just preferred it in the old days. It just brought so much more hype around the game, and I don't know. I loved it. I know they do it with consoles still. They do midnight launches with consoles and stuff, but maybe I'll go to one of those one day. Who knows? I might go to the PlayStation 6 midnight launch if there is one. Possibly not, but yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to give some thoughts on this. It's the same with like DVDs and stuff. I don't really buy DVDs anymore. I sometimes get steelbooks of DVDs if they're like collector's editions. I kind of like them, but at the same time, I'm not going to sell them on anyway. But I used to get, I don't know, Blu-rays. You can sell them off this, that, and the other, buy a new one. But it's probably not the same anymore because with Blu-rays, they're on, you know, every friggin' site, Netflix, you know, Amazon, whatever. That's not as bad. I mean, you can say get Game Pass because you will get the Outer Worlds day one. I know someone's already commented that. Number one, I don't own an Xbox. Number two, my PC is dog water. I think I've said this near enough every video I've had. It won't run the Outer Worlds. So the only chance I can get is get it on PlayStation, and then Xbox fanboys are going to be like, well, you chose PlayStation over Xbox, that's your fault, and it is. Believe me, I'm going to get this game. It's just going to cost me a price where I've only had Ghost of Yotei for, what, 2 weeks or so, and it's just going to sit on the sidelines until maybe some possible DLC. And bear in mind, that was £70. So it's worth £70, don't get me wrong. I think Ghost of Yotei is a great game and it's worth £70, but it's just, it just got me thinking more, and I think I need to start buying more physical media because... And another thing with physical media, there's been times where companies have actually taken the digital game offline so you can't play it anymore. It's not happened a lot, but it has happened. So it's just a really frustrating situation, and I feel like I need to buy more physical media and support this. Hopefully, with the newer gen consoles, I know the PlayStation, I think, has been leaked to say that it might be getting a physical disc drive, like, you know, a separate one, which I will buy because I always like to get the disc drive ones anyway. My PlayStation 5's a disc drive, obviously, because that's what I'm talking about. But I don't think physical media should die. Like, I know it's dying off, but I just want it to stay. And this was just my thoughts on this because I've just been sitting here for the last 30 minutes thinking what to do. And I thought I'd record this video. So yeah, if you've liked this video, then by all means, put the thumbs up or whatever you do. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you prefer and what's your thoughts on this situation?